Ladies, it's official. Chrissy Teigen is back on Twitter. Last month, Chrissy shocked her fans when she announced she was leaving the platform for good. Chrissy said Twitter was serving her in a more negative way than a positive one, and that she found herself becoming a different person than when she first signed up. Now, Chrissy, however, said she realized after 2 weeks it feels terrible to silence herself and is choosing to take the bad with the good as she moves forward, and we're happy she's back. Ladies, can you relate to what Chrissy was going through, and what do you think of her big return?
You're allowed to change your mind. That's how I feel. I feel like on a Monday, I might be like, I hate this or whatever. By Wednesday, I'm back, like, you have the right to change your mind. It's like the topic before. Maybe 1 year you can't handle something, it's too much for you, it's painful. 2 years later, you're like, I'd love to receive these emails. You have the right to change your mind.
It's a woman's prerogative, right?
It's our right. It's actually the best thing about women. We change our minds all the time. How many times have you guys said over and over again that you were hungry and you wanted to go eat at a certain restaurant, and then you change your mind when you get there? Or you said you wanted to stay up and go out with your girlfriends, and when they hit you up, your ass is in bed. Like, we do it all day. I know for me, well, first of all, I want to ask, how long was Chrissy off of Twitter? Because I heard the announcement, and there were... Okay.
It was 2 weeks.
Right. So, I feel like, I think me and you, Adrian, have gone on this. We've sometimes hated Instagram. I think we still hate Instagram right now.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I hate it.
God.
I hate that weird pressure that you have to post something.
I get post anxiety. Like, I don't have the content. Where's my content? I don't have a cool reel to post today.
How about posted anxiety? Like, you actually have anxiety after you posted it. Like,
I have a love-hate relationship with social media, and I'll say that only because, or hate is maybe too strong of a word, love and dislike, but because I feel like it's too much pressure. Sometimes I just want to live my life and not feel like I have to share everything. Like this past weekend, I didn't post a thing, not a picture, not a tweet, and I think it's okay. I just want to be in my life sometimes, and I don't feel everybody needs to know exactly what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, all the time. So I'm happy for her, but Chrissy Teigen also has like 13.5 Twitter followers. So, I could see her missing 13 million people following her, right?
Yeah.
That's a big thing. And she shares everything from her joys to her grief. She shares everything, and I get that, and I like her tweets. So, but for me, I don't need to show everything all the time. I don't need it.
Well,
I think, Garcelle, you and me are similar in the sense of, I think what we hate about it is having to create the content, but I love scrolling. Like, I love being a consumer. I could sit there and scroll and look at all yours all day long. It's the pressure of having to create the content that stresses me out.
Yeah,
but this is the thing, though, with Chrissy, she was getting a different type of troll that was a next level trolling, so I can understand why she wanted to take that break, but I'm glad that she came back. It was all this conspiracies about her and her husband and sex trafficking. It was really nasty.
No.
And the reason why I'm glad she's back is because I'm glad that she didn't give in to them. And I think that's what's more important. It's okay if you want to take a break off of social media, and we all need to do it from time to time. But she was actually being pushed off because of this certain level of trolls. And so I'm glad that she fought back. And that's why I'm glad she's back. Because we should be allowed to be okay and post what we want and ignore those negative folks. So, I'm glad she's back.
Me too.
That's so great.
yes, and I will also say that if there were awards being given out for people who have said one thing and changed their mind, for me, I'm living that right now. I swore up and down that I would not get married again. I was good. After divorce, anybody who's been through divorce, it just wrecks you. And and I was also, I really just enjoyed what I thought was the highlight of my life, which is being alone. But I also realized, even though I do agree being alone is awesome, and not having expectations for, I think marriage is one of the hardest relationships that you can keep consistently healthy and consistently, full and robust with love. So I didn't understand until now that, you know, when you actually give yourself that love and that and you date yourself and you feel fulfilled, then after that, there's a next Narnia of a relationship.
But this is my question. When did you know, Jeannie, that
That you
when
had
did
changed your
when did
mind.
that you changed your mind? When did you know?
On November 28th, the day I met Jay.
Really?
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
So do you believe in love at first sight? Not first sight, but first, like, because that's pretty first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the
pretty
sight.
first.
He's very handsome, but it's not that.
Wait a minute. Was it on this show, Jeannie?
No, I was actually our date. Because when we met on the
Okay,
show,
okay.
I was going through issues. I was not.
Right.
You're not like that. And so when meeting him on our first date definitely like it awoke in me in a whole nother way, and it just.
So it was the date that did it. Got it. All right.
It was
Yeah.
it was him. It was him and the solo time
Love
that
at
changed my.
first deep conversation.
There
Yeah.
you go. Those deep,
Yeah.
long-winded
Got you, girl.
conversations I love.
It's
I
all about
love it.
meeting the
And
right
ladies,
person.
you
Yes.
got the right to change your mind when you meet the right person or you meet the right situation. Change your mind. On that note,
Yes.
we got to take a break. Okay, but before we go, you guys, the Oscars are this Sunday night, and our girl, Garcelle. Yo, I hear that you're going to be doing something super special. We want to hear all about it. Do tell.
That's right, Adrian. I'm going to be a part of IMDb's Before the Awards pre-show this Sunday, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific. I'll be alongside David Karger, Ian DeBorgia, discussing all things about this year's nominated films and giving our predictions on who we think may go home with the gold. I actually have a sneak peek of what you can expect. Take a look. Who is voting for this? I need to see these people.
We're talking about all things Oscars. There are a bunch of history-making nominations.
I'm so excited that there's 2 women nominated.
That's a first.
It's an overflow.
One of my personal favorites is Minari.
Try not overreacting.
It will surprise no one that my favorite is Sound of Metal, because I haven't stopped talking about that movie.
It's just such an intense experience to go through.
Sad, sad, happy, really sad.
That's every movie nominated this year.
Amazing. She can do no wrong in my book.
And it'll be a very historic moment.
People will know where they heard it first, which is right here.
Right, exactly. On IMDb.
I love it.
Our stream. Thank
Looks
you,
so
guys. We are going to be streaming on
It's so cool.
imdb.com as well as YouTube, Twitter, Twitch channels. So please, don't miss it this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific.